Hey guys, this is Sam from underdogchance.com, and in today's video I will share all my betting model projections. I will also show you my two best bets from today, and I will also show you one new table that I created, and I will also show you how you can create this if you have my projections. Profitable season so far. We are now in the middle of August, still a lot of time. And this is what 11 this is like 3 times better than stock market, 4 times so far, but I hope that the results will be even better at the end of the season. There's still a lot of time, but anyway, I want to show you projections for all the games. So I was playing a little bit with the spreadsheet. So if you have my betting models, or if you learn from me my way of betting, if you have my masterclass or my MLB betting model, this is something you can create. Of course, the colors are mine. You can do on your own. This is nothing special. If you don't have it yet, you can visit underdogchance.com, where I show you my way of betting, or you can also use my projections. There are different ways to learn my way of betting, but in this video I will share these projections with you. So how I did it, it is very simple. Okay, so if you just do like this, okay, and open a new tab, and then you click this number is not number, but this cell is this cell. Okay, do like this, do like this. Let's say that you want to remove this, you delete this column. Let's say that you also want to remove this. I'm a little bit sick, but let's say that you want to have US odds. Just click US odds, so that all those cells will be those, and then you simply select, or you can organize spreadsheet as you want. Okay, and then of course you can add your own colors, green, blue, whatever. Okay, so it is basically I simply made it a little bit I hope a little bit better visually. Okay, because I was never really into visual things. Many people are more attracted to visual things and marketing than actual numbers, because the colors and those things are not that important. Okay, I believe. Once 2-3 years ago, one follower told me that I write bad emails. So and because of that, he unsubscribed. So it was not about betting, because I didn't know how to write nice emails. Okay, and no, people these days they need more nice videos, nice talking, nice colors. It is not even about betting, right? It is more about feelings. Okay, and if someone is not nice and kind, then people are offended. But at the end of the day, it is all about the numbers. Okay, so we are not here to be nice, because if you want to be nice, we can sell ice cream, right? We are here to make numbers. Okay, and maybe I'm not the nicest, but I'm always fair. I believe, at least what fair means, right? I'm not nice sometimes, but I make my best. I'm fair and kind. Okay, but anyway, let's go to today's projections, and I will show you my numbers here. Pittsburgh against Chicago Cubs, Mike Burrows against Shota Imanaga. So those are my rankings based on different advanced statistics. I use different statistics, take the average of this, and then make ranks, and then simply what number we see here, this is it, right? So Mike Burrows weaker than Shota Imanaga, lefty against righty. Based on my projections, Chicago Cubs should have 63.15% of chance to win this game. My fair odds are minus 171. Okay, for money line, and those are decimal odds for N24 for first 5 inning. Okay, so those are first 5 inning odds, my projected, and those are for full game. Okay, my projections full game, my projections first 5 inning. Okay, in first 5 inning, my betting model gives Chicago Cubs 58.10% of chance to win this game. And if we check the bullpen and hitting, maybe I could have a little bit different colors here, but anyway, bullpen is on Chicago Cubs side. They are consistently very good. When it comes to hitting, Chicago Cubs among the best, but right now they are among the worst. In last 30 days, their hitting is not great. Pittsburgh has even better hitting right now in last 30 days. At least this is what my numbers show, and those are minimum qualifying odds based on my criteria. Okay, I could change here. I have adjusted Kelly 1.5. I could use 1.1. As you see, the numbers will change. So this is being less. This is being less strict, less selective, but this season adjusted Kelly above 1.5. So this is 10 adjusted Kelly. This is what I'm looking for. So Chicago Cubs would be a good bet if you can get them at minus 131 or 1.77 for money line. And Pittsburgh would be a good bet if you can get plus 289. And this is for first 5 innings. Okay, those are all the numbers I have here. So those are my projections, and this is my personal direction bettors can use. Okay, and this is a formula to get minimum odds. If you have masterclass, this is already included in esports, but I can also paste this formula in our masterclass Discord group. Okay, Discord only for masterclass members. Okay. Anyway, Texas, Toronto, Patrick Corbin, Eric Lauer. Yesterday, I had Toronto. They beat Texas, and in today's game, based on my numbers, Toronto will have pitching advantage here. Better pitcher, at least based on my rankings. 2 left-handed pitchers. My projected line minus 203 on Toronto, and I would take Toronto if I can get minus 158 or 1.63 or better. Okay, those are my why you can see better numbers. Toronto right now hitting pretty well. At least this is what my numbers say. Philadelphia, Washington, I have average pitcher, average numbers for pitcher because he's not qualified. Walker, not really great numbers. This is close to 50-50 game for me, and based on my discrepancies, I would take Philadelphia if I can get them at plus 136 and plus 150, which means that basically there will probably no value. We can check what are the odds on Philadelphia. The bookmaker I didn't even put the bookmakers odds. Okay, Seattle Mets, those are my projected numbers. You see close to 50-50 again. Miami against Boston, Cal Quantrill, Brian Bello. Boston will have better pitcher, at least based on my rankings. My betting wall gives them 57.29% of chance to win this game. My projected line is minus 134, and because of discrepancy, I would take Boston if I can get close to plus 100. Okay, if I would be less selective, then Boston would be a good bet at minus 110. So basically, if I say minus 134 and bookmakers offer me minus 111, that would be qualified bet. I'm a little bit more selective, okay, based on my adjusted Kelly. Okay, let's say my line is Boston minus 134, and I'm looking for Boston plus 100. Okay, this is the discrepancy because I know no model is perfect, and I'm also not superhuman with the numbers, but that's why I know also there are errors and so on, and I'm looking for a little bit bigger discrepancies. Okay, Milwaukee, Cincinnati, based on my projections, you see Milwaukee better pitcher, 2 right-handed pitchers, and Milwaukee should be a favorite of minus 134, which is the same. I would take Milwaukee at close to plus money. Why? You can see Milwaukee better numbers here. Baltimore, Houston, I would skip this game, but if Baltimore starts with league average pitcher, Houston should be minus 144. Atlanta against Cleveland. Joey Vance against Slate Secconi. Better pitcher on Atlanta side, but they are still underdog because Cleveland is a better team. And I would take Atlanta at plus 170, close to plus 170, and Cleveland at plus 119. Chicago White Sox, Kansas. Two right-handed pitchers. My line is minus 138 on Kansas. White Sox plus 138. You can see what would be good prices for me. Okay. Once we include that discrepancy. Detroit, Minnesota, Casey Mize, and Zeby Matthews. Based on my numbers, okay, Minnesota will have pitching advantage. I think they don't have. We can check here. Detroit, Minnesota, right? We can check these numbers. So I have Minnesota first 5 inning in this game, but let's check the numbers. Detroit pitcher is 11-4. Matthews 3-8, so record is on Detroit's pitcher. However, once we check these numbers, Zeby Matthews is pitching better than his numbers show. Okay, in other words, so he's probably underrated. Also, the problem is that he's not going more than 5 innings. Which can be a problem, but if we take first 5 inning, that's okay. Okay, and bullpen is pretty bad on Minnesota side, but Minnesota first 5 at 1.95, I think, or 1 point. Just to check, I can check it here. Minnesota is my qualified bet at 1.90, and Toronto is my qualified bet. Okay, today, but this is my qualified bet. In this game, okay, especially because based on these numbers, hidden numbers, Zeby Matthews could be underrated in this game, okay, yeah, and Minnesota is slightly is hitting a little bit better right now, okay. Go back to this step. Yankees, St. Louis, Max Fried, lefty against righty, two very good pitchers. Based on my projections, close to 50-50 game. My betting model gives a little bit better chance to St. Louis, so St. Louis as an underdog is probably a good bet. Arizona, Colorado, Nelson against Dollander. Arizona will have pitching advantage. They're also better team. That's why they are projected to be a favorite. Tampa Bay, San Francisco, Hauser against Justin Verlander. Verlander not good numbers like he was in the past. But anyway, San Francisco should be still small favorite in this one. San Diego, Dylan Cease against Blake Snell. Based on my projections, Dodgers should be small favorite. San Diego, small underdog. Those would be my numbers to take them. And Angels, Oakland. Those are my numbers for this game. Okay, if we go to my not old, but this is my main spreadsheet that I use. This is more beautiful, more colorful, more exciting spreadsheet, right? But this is the only thing I need. So based on my projections, I found value bets with Toronto money line 1.75 and Minnesota first 5 inning 1.5. If we based on the odds, if we check other potentially good bets close to one, this is what St. Louis as an underdog, this is potentially good bet as well. Not yet there, but this can be a good bet. Full game money line, and also maybe Minnesota full game also is a promising value bet, at least based on my projections. Okay, so that's it. Toronto, Minnesota first 5. Toronto money line full game and Minnesota first 5 inning. Toronto is 1.75 unit, 1.5 unit on Minnesota first 5 inning, and those are only 2 qualified bets. I hope that both wins or whatever, and whatever you decide to take. And I hope my numbers help you to make smarter bets. I always say never blindly follow anyone, because following blindly never bring success. But if you don't have betting models, if you don't project your own lines, and if you follow baseball, you can use these numbers to make smarter bets. When I started betting on baseball, the most exciting thing when I wake up was to check the odds from bookmakers. Okay, so let's say Yankees were playing with, or Cleveland was playing with CC Sabathia, and who was back then for Houston, I think. I like CC Sabathia, and there were many pitchers, but Ben Sheets from Milwaukee was also one of my favorite. And let's say that they are playing, and I wanted to make my own odds in my head before I saw the odds. So I say, okay, Cleveland with CC Sabathia, uh, he should be minus 120 or 1.8. And then I checked the odds, and it was, I don't know, minus 70. And then I made my own uh, projections, and it was, I don't know, minus 34, minus 134. And this is the most exciting thing, right? So I tried to make my own line. I checked what is the price, and then I actually calculated my own lines, and then I decided what to bet. Okay, and if you follow baseball, if you use the numbers and analysis, you can, you want to bet, I don't know, four on Chicago, and then you check bookmakers price, what is your price based on your own analysis, and you check this number, and then you can make a final decision. You can also check bookmakers different odds, of course, and there are different ways to find good bets. But the most important thing is that you're not focusing on who will win the game, but what is the price that is worth taking. Okay, this is something I hope we all know. Okay, it is not that hard concept to understand. Okay, not picking winners, but trying to get good price. How you see if you get a good price, just check closing line, and check long-term records, 10, 15, 20 years, and that's it. Okay, that's it from me today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.